The sanctions just keep mounting against Russia as their invasion of Ukraine nears the 2-week mark.
More than 2 million people have left Ukraine, sparking the worst refugee crisis since World War II. The United States is banning energy imports from Russia. We are the first Western country to say no more. We will not accept your oil, gas, and coal at U.S. ports.
This is a step that we're taking to inflict further pain on Putin, but there will be cost as well here in the United States.
New poll numbers show a majority of Americans do support tightening restrictions on Russia. As gas prices keep moving up, that means other items are going to go up too. Gas fuels those goods getting to where they need to be, so the price hike trickles back down to you and me. Karen Morfitt spoke with a local trucking company about all of this, and Karen, it really starts with those trucking companies.
Yeah, Karen, and it's a ripple effect from there. These trucks carry about 300 gallons of diesel fuel at $5 a pop. They're paying well over $1,000 every time they have to fuel up, and those goods need to get to the store, so someone has to pay that increase, and that someone is usually us. Erica Denny has been helping run the family trucking business, Denny Transportation, for roughly 6 years. By industry standards, she says she's still considered a newbie.
There are a lot of people that have been around for years and years and years. 20, 30 plus is kind of the average.
But in that time, she's navigated a pandemic, worker shortages, and now the fallout of the Russian invasion of Ukraine.
As of this week, fuel is probably one of the biggest concerns.
Last Monday, the U.S. Energy Information Administration listed the average price of diesel at $4.10. A week later, it rose to $4.84.
All of the loads we received this week, we already agreed to last week based on last week's fuel.
Those changes will continue, and those additional costs will make their way onto store shelves just as quickly. John Harpole, founder of Mercator Energy, says oil and gas is a weapon for the Russian president.
The true sharpness of the weapon that Putin wields here on energy has not yet been felt.
He says this is only the beginning of what we could see.
They're about to become very, very educated by virtue of the prices that they see.
Denny says skyrocketing pump prices, though, only add to a list of increased expenses and a shortage of drivers. Still, she says staying on the road is their only option.
Yes, it's going to cost more for every single person, including myself. But at the end of the day, if it doesn't cost more, it means it's not coming anymore.
Denny Transportation is a family-owned business based right here in Colorado, but they ship across the country, and a lot of the loads that they carry come in and out of California. There, they say the average price of gas is well over $5, or the average price of diesel is well over $5. We're live in Commerce City tonight. Karen Morfitt covering Colorado First.
Could hurt for a while. All right, Karen, thank you.